Hello, and glad to have you here. Today is Thursday. We're getting towards the end of the week, and today is my last day to go live. So, today we're going to talk about why personal development. What does that have to do with helping you build your business, grow your audience, grow your following? What does personal development have to do with any of that? And why do we talk about personal development? And I'm sorry you're catching me cracking up because I am having so many tech glitches today. Just I'm just gonna but I'm gonna keep it moving. This is just a trip. I mean, it's just a trip. Maybe on another day when we have time to just sit and laugh, but I want to get this out about personal development and why it's important. And I didn't know it until I started really getting into it and trying to make myself the best me that I can be. So, um, so if you, I'm sorry if you hear a phone going off, if you hear beeps, I've tried to silence them and I'm not having any luck because I updated my computer and my phone, and it's just been kind of crazy. So anyway, getting to talking about what does personal development have to do with talking about getting your business going, like finding leads or getting leads. And, when you're focused on that and you just want to build your business. Um, and as you're hopping on, let me know what you're thinking about that. Some people are understand it. Some people are kind of like, I don't really want to deal with that stuff. I want to deal with, just tell me how to get more people. Tell me how to get people to listen to me. Tell me how to do, something that's going to really help my business. But believe it or not, this is one of the major ways to help you and me build my business and build our business. So I'm apologizing in advance, like I said, for if anything glitches. But as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think. Do you think personal development is important? Do you think that it can help you in any way when you're building your business? I'd just like to know what you think because I know already what I'm thinking and what I've been learning and been learning over the past few years. And it's just become more evident to me why. And I've just found some things out about myself, things that have difficulty with or am challenged by, and I had no idea before. Now, I thought I had done a pretty good job way back in the day when I was younger, and I wanted to change myself because I sensed something was off and I just wanted to be a better person. And I wanted to be, a nicer person. And, if you've listened to me at all, you know that I've talked to people that I respect and, that I think can help me and they have experience. And so they can look at me and tell me what they think because they care about me. So, in doing that, I thought, I had the ball rolling and I would just keep doing that periodically and keep myself in check and stay self aware. Well, I didn't do that. I didn't quite do that. I didn't do it like I thought that I really was gonna do it. And so now here I sit, and I'm just gonna bring you up to date. Now here I sit, with issues that I know something's wrong, but I just was not, sure of why things were the way they were. I just know that I do suffer with depression, and it's something that I didn't know either. And till something happened one day, I think probably yeah, something happened one day when my kids were still pretty young, and lo and behold, I end up with depression, anxiety. Oh, really? Okay. And but that was when I stopped working out, and so then I guess my body was like, okay, well, now it's time to go all out, But anyway, so what I'm trying to say is this being being involved in personal development for yourself, for those that you love, for your life in general, your business, it's important to know yourself and learn yourself, know what, it is that you want to do, where you want to go, who do you want to help. And in doing that, you have to be self-aware. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but let me put it this way. I have to be self-aware so that I know what I'm saying, why I'm saying it, how I'm saying it, so that the people that I want to serve, the people that I want to serve and the people that I want to help can get good information from me, can get gold nuggets from me, can get the things that they need because maybe I've experienced it, or some of my mentors have experienced it, and they have taught something to me about that. And that's why I talked about procrastination. Procrastination was a problem that that I didn't really have, and then all of a sudden I had it, and I was starting to, not put the hard things first, get them done and, out of the way. Something happened inside me, I guess, and I decided that I'd rather get the easier things done and then, you know, run out of time for the hard stuff. And that's not the kind of person that I've been most of my life. I've taken the hard stuff and then, once I got that done, then I would go to some of the stuff that was easier. Um so let me know what you think. I mean, does it make any sense to you what I'm saying? Why it's so important to be self-aware, to know why you behave in a certain way, to know why you react as opposed to acting or taking action on certain things. How you react is your way of reacting. Is it something that's good in the way that you do it? Or are you one of those people that, maybe gets angry really quick or, kind of does things sometimes without thinking? And we all have, stuff, right? We all have issues. And, I don't know a perfect person. There's no perfect person. So we all have something, and it's just that some people have learned that and they choose to take care of it because they're more aware, they're more self-aware. And so, excuse me. And of course, I don't have any water here. It's too busy fighting with my light that you can now see in my TV behind me. And, since I've been working on pulling my house together and getting rid of clutter, I moved the TV and I tried to get my light so that it wasn't, like, when I have my overhead light on, then it's like really, really bright. And I didn't want to go there. I'm sorry, a squirrel moment here. Anyway. So if you're seeing my ring light, and I want it to not be too bright, so that you guys could focus on and hear what I'm saying and focus and be able to see me as well. So I'm not seeing anything in the chat, but what I want you to get out of today basically is that when you can know yourself, when you can know what you have problems with, when you can learn that, because I'm learning of things that I didn't know were stopping me and keeping me stuck and in certain ways in my life, throughout my life. And excuse me. And so to actually find out these things, it's telling me why I've had issues with this, or why I've had issues with that, or why I've done this way, or why I do things that way. And it's truly something that's helping me, a better person, because I'm more aware. And I've had to, I think I slacked off on the self-awareness, and then stuff happened, and I didn't deal with, some things as well as I should have, and when you are talking about a business, people that you work with, people that you want to work with, people that you want to choose that, are in alignment with what it is that you want and how you want it and the way you live your life, like what's important to you, you know, it's just important to be able to get out there and show people who you are, be realistic, be authentic, and then from there, then they'll choose you and or you'll choose them and you can choose each other. Because there are people that may want to work with me, but I may not want to work with them because maybe they're, looking for someone you know, um, to help them, but they don't realize how hard sometimes you got to really get into the work. You really got to get into whatever the business is, the ins and outs, and make sure that things go the way they should. And there are just certain things that we need to do. And sometimes we get stuck. And when we get stuck, then, it's for me, it's been nice because I finally found that I needed mentorship, and so I invested in it, and that has helped me to because when I'm doing something or saying something, and then they can come back at me and say, "Okay, this is what I'm hearing you saying. Is that what you meant?" And I'm like, "Did I say that?" Or something like that. So it's it's just important to have I'm sorry, and this is probably buzzing, and I'm gonna try to move this and see if that will, because it seems like the buzzing, and of course it's right where the microphone is. So sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, so it's important, and that is why I like to talk about, you know, stuff like procrastination because I've been there. I know what it's like. I like to talk about, things of how to keep yourself in check as far as like when you get up in the morning, what do you say to yourself? Do you, give yourself a good, start for the morning by doing affirmations or anything that's going to help you to have a good day and you make somebody else's day a good day and that kind of thing. So I don't want to keep you really long with this, but this is a big topic, so I'll probably talk about it a little bit more next week. But I only do a lives on Monday, Tuesday, I'm sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And but I wanted to bring this up because I really want you to think about it and think about because if the way that some people have been approaching me online, it's more of a selfish way as opposed to they want to get somebody have get a bunch of team members whatever, and for me I want to get team members and customers, but I want to put their needs first so that I know that I'm serving the right people, the right person, I wanna help business builders, and I did it again. I didn't introduce myself because I can't, oh Lord. Okay, so anyway, before we go, and we'll go over this a little bit, next week so that you can understand better what I'm saying because, I had too many things going on at once, I mean, and I wanted to be on time, so, uh we will go over this a little bit more next week, but my name is Cherie Woodard, and I want to introduce myself to those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, lead generation, video marketing, as well as giving updated and modern trending tips and strategies. So that is what I do. And if you have questions or you want to talk about this a little bit more, you have something specific that you need to ask about, what we've been talking about, then feel free to reach me in Messenger. And other than that, I think I'm going to try to break this down so that we can see why it's important. But I didn't realize that I was going to have such a crazy start to my day. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm still going. I'm going to get out of here. You guys take care wherever you are uh, in the world. Have a great rest of your day, whatever that is, and talk to you soon. Bye now.